Okay, so yesterday we did one step. There was only one step to solve it. Today, 2 steps to solve it. So every equation we see is going to have 2 steps. Okay? But no matter what, the very first thing we're going to do on every equation is draw a line by the equal sign. That's where we're going to start. Okay, then, our goal of solving an equation, what did we say yesterday? What's our goal? Get the variable by itself, right? That is our ultimate goal. But this time the variable has a best friend. Remember? Yep. Earlier in the year when we said the variable always has a best friend. What's the variable's best friend? Go ahead, Kimberly. The 5. So instead of just circling the variable, we're going to circle the variable and its best friend. So I'm going to circle that. And I'm going to circle the plus sign with it. Okay, that just means that the 5 is positive. Okay, now we have to get rid of the other piece. How do I cancel out a -7? How do I get rid of a -7? Easy. Plus 7. So we're just going to put, this really looks like -7. We're going to put +7 on each side. Okay. Yours should look exactly like this. This is how you're going to show your work. We're going to cross off the 7s and write down whatever is left. 5n is left. So we write down 5n. What do we have on the other side? 63 plus 7? Caleb? 70. And again, I don't care if you use a calculator. If you need it to do the adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing, that's fine. Okay, now, if I take a look at this equation, and we only look at this much, well, that looks pretty easy. That's what we did yesterday. How do I get the n by itself? Divide by 5. So n equals, what's 70 divided by 5? Caleb? 14. There's your answer. Okay? So n equals 14. Questions on that one? Okay, let's try another one. This one looks a little different. Okay, we're still going to draw a line here. Draw a line by your equal sign. Okay, the variable is n again. What's the variable's best friend this time? What's the variable's best friend? Savannah. The -3. They're on the top of the fraction together, so they kind of get stuck together. They're best friends. Circle that. Okay, now I have to get rid of this 2. How do I get rid of the 2? Brooklyn, go ahead. Times 2, because this line means divide. So I'm going to times each side by 2. Okay, make sure you're writing this down as I do. Cross off the 2's and write down whatever is circled. So -3 plus n equals -6 times 2, -12. Okay, now I have to get rid of this -3. How am I going to cancel out that -3? Caleb? Subtracting -3, or what's the other way to do it? So I can either write minus -3 or +3, right? Keep change. So I'm just going to put +3. Cross off the 3's. We have n equals -12 plus 3 is what? And again, you can use your calculator if you need to. So -9. There's our answer. -9 equals n. Okay, flip the page. We have 2 more problems to do. Draw a line by the equal sign. Okay, so this one I put on here because I want you to recognize that the variable has a best friend, but this time its best friend is not just the 6. What's the variable's best friend in this case? Hannah, what do you think? No? It's still, the 6 is part of it, but it's not just 6. It's what? Izzy.
Like the negative?
Yeah, you put the negative with it. That minus sign goes with it. Okay, so it's really a negative 6 is the best friend. Okay, now I have to get rid of the negative 9. How do I get rid of the negative 9? Add 9, right? The opposite of negative 9 is plus 9. So do that to both sides. Cross off the negative 9 and the 9. Negative 6x equals negative 123 plus 9. Go ahead, Caleb.
Oh, that's negative. Wait.
Negative 123 plus 9 is what, Krista? Negative 114. Okay, what's my final step? What do I have to do to finish this problem, Izzy?
Negative divide by negative 6.
Divide by negative 6 on each side. Cross off the negative 6's. X equals negative divided by negative is positive. 114 divided by 6. I don't know that off the top of my head. You need to count. 19. Okay. 19. Okay, one other thing I'm going to tell you. If you get a decimal as an answer, you did something wrong. I'm not giving you any decimals as answers. Okay? So all of your answers are going to be really nice numbers. And if you don't get a nice number, know that you made a mistake. Okay? Let's look at this one. Okay? Draw your line by the equal sign. What's the variable and its best friend? Which one is the variable and its best friend?
2 plus.
Not the plus 2,
The 2 underneath it.
the 2 underneath it. Yeah, because it's a fraction. These two are now stuck together. Okay?
Oh, what's the plus?
Yes, sorry, the plus sign should go in with it. So let me put that in there. Because it's positive. Okay? I need to get rid of the 2. How do I get rid of the 2?
Multiply.
No, it's fine. I need to get rid of this 2. We have 2 different 2's to get rid of, but I gotta get rid of this one first. Minus 2. Right? This is a positive 2, so I have to minus 2. Cross these off. We have x over 2 equals 0 minus 2 is negative 2. Now we can multiply by 2. Now we can get rid of the dividing by 2. Cross off those 2's, x equals negative 4. Okay. Questions there? Okay, you have 4 examples to look at. Now, I want everybody to go to their Chromebook.